All right, first of all, what numbers do you want to start with? What numbers from yesterday's?
8 and 9.
Number 8 and 9. All right, so write using negative exponents. Basically, what they want you to do is they want you to take, and let's go through it. So we have 3 to the, we have right here, we have 1 over 3 to the third, and then y to the 3. Because all I simply did was take this 3 and move it here and then move it there, right? So I just distributed the 3. But now, if I wanted to, it says to write with negative. If I were to take this from the bottom and put it to the top, what happens to the exponent? It becomes negative. So we have 3 to the negative 3, and then we're taking this y to the top, it becomes y to the negative 3. And that's exactly what they wanted you to do. So like on this one, on 9, the first thing I would do is I would simplify. 4 goes into both of these, so 4 goes into 4 once, and 4 goes into 12 3 times. So I have 1 over 3 x to the third, y to the fourth, z to the fifth, right? Let me scoot that over. Now, I want to take this 3 to the top. What is this 3? What is the exponent of 3? 1. So we should have here, we want to put 3 to the, now we're taking it to the top, so it'll be negative 1. And then we have x is on the bottom, so we have x to the third. We're going to take it to the top, making it x to the negative 3. This y is going to go to the top, so it's going to be y to the negative 4. And taking this to the top, z is going to go z to the negative 5th. So all you're doing is you're taking it from the top to the bottom, bottom to the top. All right? Other ones you want me to see? I sure can. All right, number 6. Number 6, what you're going to do is, it says to write without the negative. So we're just getting rid of all the negative exponents. So the first thing you always want to do is distribute. So we're going to distribute this negative 2 to all of them. So we have 3 to the negative 2, and then x to the negative 2, y to the 5 over 5z to the negative 4. Okay? Then, when you see what this what does this negative tell me to do? Do you know what the negative tells me to do? Get to the opposite. Yep, so we're going to take it to the bottom. So I'm just going to draw a line for right now and put this on the bottom. So I have 3 squared. And then this one, x to the negative 2. So where is that going to go? Is it going to stay or go to the bottom? Yep. So it's going to go to the bottom. Y to the 5th, is it going to stay or go to the bottom? Stay. So I'm going to go y to the 5th here. This 5, there's no negative, so is it going to go, it's going to stay also, right? So it's going to stay on the bottom. And then this, we have z to the negative 4. Is that going to stay or going to go to the top? Do you not know? See, if it has a negative, you just go to the opposite. So since it has negative, it's going to go to the top. So z to the 4th. Do you see that? Then we just want to simplify. We want to combine anything we can. So we have 3 squared. What's 3 squared? 9 times 5? 45. So that's the only thing we can change. So we have 45x squared on the bottom, y to the 5th, z to the 4th on the top. A little bit. Did you guys get number 5 right? Try number 5. Try to see what you think number 5 is. So Rebecca, what would number 5, how would I do that? That's right. A little better on that negative exponents. All right. Other ones that you need, what sections, other sections? Yep. Say it again. 12? Alright, number 12. Number 12, since there's nothing raised up here, that means I'm multiplying straight across. It says I have negative 3 times 4. So what is negative 3 times 4? Negative 12. Then we have to look for the same basis. So I have a to the x, a squared. When you are multiplying, what do you do to the exponents? You add them. So it's going to be a to the x plus 2. And then y, you have 4 and b, so it's going to be y to the b plus 4. Since we don't know what x is and we don't know what b is, that's our answer. Did you guys get number 11? Number 11, since what I would do is clean it up first, or you can combine them. So we have 3 and there's one more x here, so that's x to the 4th. We have 1 y and then we are adding, so we plus a negative 1, so it's gone. So our answer would be x to the 4th. Another number that you want to see. 22.
No, 24.
24? Okay. 24. The first thing you want to do is you want to simplify anything you can inside. So 5 goes into 10 twice. So I'm going to simplify it by 2x to the 5th over y to the negative 4. And I'm going to square that. Alright, so all I did was simplify the 5 and the 10. We can get rid of this right here also. And how can I get rid of that negative? Where would it go? Yep. So we have 2x to the 5th, y to the 4th. And we're squaring it. So now the last step is to take this square and distribute. So we have 2 squared, x to the 5th squared, and then y to the 4th squared. 2 squared is 2 times 2 is 4. When you raise something and then you raise that, what do you do to these exponents? Multiply. So you have x to the 10th. And here we multiply again, gives me y to the 8th. Any other numbers? $26. All right. 26. Simplify by using order of operations. So the first thing that we want to do is we have to do the innermost right here. And so we want to simplify that right there. So 2y on the top and y cubed and x. So do we have anything on the top that we have on the bottom?
Yeah,
Y's. So we're going to reduce this. So I'm going to take away 1y there. And if I take away 1y here, how many's left? 2. Do you see that? So I got 2. So I'm going to rewrite that so you guys can see it clearly. So we have 3 and then we have 2 over y squared x all squared squared. Then we have to do the inner, this right here, this is the 2. So 2 squared, 2 times 2 is 4. And then I have to square this one. So what do I have to do to the exponents? Multiply. So I have y to the 4th, x squared. And I got rid of that one, so now it's just the one time out because I already did the square. That's where we got that. So now this is the next step right there. So I take my square to each thing. So 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. And again, what do you do to your exponents when you're raising to a raise? Multiply. So we multiply those. So we have y to the 8. We have square, square, so this multiplying again. So we have x to the 4th. And my last step is to get rid of that 3. So we go 3 times your 16. And, oops, yep.
You gotta square the 3 because it's contained within a parentheses with that.
Oh, I didn't bring down my parentheses, did I? I didn't bring it down, so it was here. Thank you. I dropped my parentheses, didn't I? I dropped my parentheses. Thank you. So we have 9 then times our 16. So what's 9 times 16?
144.
What is it?
144.
144. Thank you. Yeah, I dropped my parentheses. Alright, another number you guys want to see. Did you guys see that where he was talking? Because I could redo that. Does anybody want me to redo that part? Did you guys see that it's supposed to be squared? Anybody want me to redo that part? Okay. Alright, any other numbers you want to see? No? We're good? Alright.